The Romans always had a great reverence for earlier culture, especially for the Greeks, mainly because of geographical proximity. Here are a few ways the Greeks influenced the Romans. The first thing that comes to my mind when we talk about Greeks' influence on Romans is their architecture. Not many of us know about this, but if you studied Roman architecture, you'll probably know about this. One thing that was very impressive about the Romans were they could take something, improve it, and make it their own. They would take what was necessary and leave out what they didn't like about it. We can see this prominently in their architecture, especially in their temples. The Roman temples were influenced by Greek temples with slight changes. Roman architecture did have a very humble beginning, but it will rapidly change after their invention of concrete. Doesn't sound much now, but all of the magnificent Roman architecture that we now know of is possible because of concrete. Who doesn't love a good mythology? Sometimes it can be confusing to read mythology. That is because Romans will assimilate Greek gods into their own with some minor adjustment. Zeus will become Jupiter, Hades into Pluto, and Poseidon into Neptune. Romans did have their own mythology like Romulus and Remus, but they also liked Greek gods. Language and literature. During the second half century BCE, Romans would conquer Greece. This was the final absorption of Greek culture into Roman. Romans will have private Greek tutor for education. Romans will learn Greek, or they would translate Greek writings into Latin. Government and military. Democracy was invented in Athens, a Greek city-state. It was a groundbreaking idea. The Athenians didn't really believe that democracy was the best type of government. Plato would discuss about the best type of government in his book, The Republic. They really admired Spartans' government, which they call oligarchy. But Athenian citizens would enjoy freedom and privilege that is not found anywhere else in the ancient world. Roman Republic will adopt Greek democracy, and we will see great growth and expansion. Romans will eventually destroy their republic and become an empire, making Julius Caesar the first dictator and his successor Octavian, also known as Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. Who doesn't love a little philosophy? But for the ancients, philosophy wasn't all about asking existential questions. It was more about natural science. They were not atheists, but they were taking a step back and asking about the workings of the universe with logic. Another groundbreaking way of thinking. Romans will still continue to learn philosophy from the Greeks. They would study Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates. Stoicism was also very popular in Rome. We also have the great Stoic Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Philosophy would later become the foundation of science and mathematics. If you enjoyed this video, watch my next video. See ya!